right, fans, welcome back to another evening of Ellsbury Legion Baseball. This is Adam Presswood coming to you live from the Ellsbury Legion field right off of Highway 79. And we are just about 4 minutes away from the first game of a doubleheader. Ellsbury's single A Legion team, coached by Tim Levy, is getting ready to play games at 6 and at 8 against O'Fallon's West team, also single A. And I have swallowed enough dust already that I'm choking on it. I apologize once again. Very quickly, fans, the lineups, starting first with West, coached by Dean Ripple and Dave Turner. They will put out on the field number 1, Zach Treader. He'll be pitching for them in this first game of the doubleheader. Number 30, Grady Ripple at short. Number 5, Owen Garrett will be behind the plate. Number 6, Andrew Chastain in center field. Number 11, Brendan Droge, I think is how that's pronounced, at third. Number 2, John Reynolds at first. Number 21, Tyler Polizak out in left. Number 22, Will Ziegler at second. And number 7, Aaron Turner in right. Subs for West are listed as number 12, Kyle Nations. Actually, that's the only sub they have listed. For Ellsbury, post 226. We're going to see number 20, Dylan Niemeyer at short. Number 4, Hunter Smith out in left. Number 47, Hunter Levy behind the plate. Number 44, Chance Lucas will DH for Ellsbury in the first game of the doubleheader. Number 4, Lane Parker at second. Number 26, Landon Harlan at first. Number 2, Justin Genowine in center. Number 5, Drew Kinsey at third. Number 13, Coslin Sanders out in right. And number 10, Scott Creech, who I was not given a position for, so we'll have to wait and see what happens with that. Subs are listed as number 24, Tristan Charlton, and number 32, Landon Kent. We've got about 2 minutes left before the start of this one. I'm going to take a quick break and run a few commercials, and I'll be right back with you.
We take the time to know you and your healthcare needs. Most prescriptions are filled in 15 minutes or less, and we offer free local delivery and a friendly and knowledgeable staff to answer your questions. Better service, better value, better healthcare. Locally owned and operated and proud to be your local independent pharmacies in Ellsbury and Troy. Visit us online at medicineshoprx.com.
Whether it's balls and strikes, fouls, or flags, your referees and game officials are a vital part of high school athletics. If you've ever tried your hand at officiating, you know how hard these men and women work, and you certainly know that they would never miss a call intentionally. Keep these things in mind as you attend sporting events. After all, respecting officials and authority figures is one of the most valuable lessons that we could teach our students. This message has been brought to you by your friends at this local radio station and the Missouri State High School Activities Association.
You know, the people pulling the strings are usually hard to reach in today's mega bank world. But here at People's Bank and Trust, you deal with the decision maker. At our community bank, which is what good banking relationships are all about, we all live and work right here. With us, you pull the strings. We're People's Bank and Trust. Troy, Hawk Point, Winfield, O'Fallon, Ellsbury, and Bowling Green. Financial security right here at home. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
All right, fans, we are back, and during the break I did a little bit of research, and Creech, wearing number 10, will take the mound for Ellsbury in this first one, so he'll be the hurler for the second time in less than a week. I think he pitched quite a little bit on Sunday. We've got just a few warm-up pitches left before Treader steps up. All right, there's the throw down to second. Warm-ups are done. Treader is a right-handed hitter. He'll be followed by Ripple and Garrett. Here's the pitch on its way from Creech. Check swing. It's a called strike, 0-1. Creech delivers again, and that one drops in to even the count at 1-1. That one is swung on and chopped fair right to the glove of the third baseman. The throw over to first pulls him off the bag, but not long enough to avoid out number one. Treader grounds out to third. Ripple steps up, another right-handed hitter, one away for West in their half of the first. Here's the pitch. I thought it was up just a little bit. It is a called strike one. Swung on and popped foul back behind me, 0-2. That one hits him in the back, and Ripple is going to walk down to first. So with one on, we're going to see Owen Garrett, West catcher. Creech delivers, swung on and lifted foul over the right field fence, out of play. Creech checks the runner. Here's the pitch on its way. It's high, and Garrett has to get out of the way. 1-1. To say that one was inside is an understatement. Creech delivers again right in the same spot. Call that the decapitation pitch. Creech offers, and that one is inside as well. That one just missed the outside corner for ball 4. Ellsbury now with runners at first and second and only one away. That will send up number 6, Andrew Chastain, covering center field for West tonight in this first one.
Come on, Andrew.
And the first pitch from Creech catches the inside corner, 0-1.
Right side, Andrew. Let's go.
Swung on and lifted foul back behind me, 0-2.
All right, straighten it out.
That one drops in for a ball. Creech checks both runners. The pitch catches the outside corner for a called strike 3. So Chastain goes down looking. 2 away. And that will send up number 11, Brendan Droge. No score here in the first, but West threatening with runners at first and second. Here's the pitch. Swung on and chopped foul down along the third base side. Strike one. The 0-1 pitch from Creech on its way. Swung on and lifted high and hard into center field. That one is easily caught by Ellsbury center fielder. I thought that one might get down, so the score remains 0-0 as we head to the bottom of the first. We'll be right back.
Tonight's game is not only a competitive contest between these two schools, but it's also an educational experience for the students involved. Because high school activities are about learning life values, your friends at this local radio station and the Missouri State High School Activities Association remind everyone to do their part in keeping our hometown sports a positive experience for everyone. When you attend your next game, do your part to help rekindle the spirit of citizenship by showing good sportsmanship. You'll be teaching a positive lesson, and you'll be preserving a proud tradition in the state of Missouri.
Are you familiar with or have you experienced water damage in your business or home? Even if the damage is small, repairs can be very costly, not to mention the unpleasant sight and smell of the damaged area. It's okay. Heartland Restoration is here to help. Give us a chance on your next project. Call 314-993-6377 today.
All right, fans, welcome back to the bottom of the first. The first hitter for Ellsbury will be number 20, Dylan Niemeyer. He's covering short for Ellsbury in this first one. No score. West threatened back in their half of the first, but Ellsbury pitched out of it. On the mound for West is Zach Treader. All right, there's the throw down to second. We are in business. Niemeyer steps up. He's a right-handed hitter. He'll be followed by Smith and Levy. Here's the pitch on its way from Treader. Swung on and lined right to the glove of the shortstop for out number one. Treader delivers now to Smith, and the first pitch is up for a ball. Swung on, and he gets a piece of that one and fouls it back my way, 1-1. That one is up and in, to say the least. 2 balls, 1 strike. Swung on and fouled back behind me. Evens the count at 2 apiece.
It's called obligations, dude. I'm sorry, but you paid. I paid for you to play on the team. You're number 3. I got news for you. Yeah, we swung around.
Treader delivers. It is up and out to fill the count.
Baseball practice, so it's like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesdays, and I'm like, man, when does mom get it? Ever? Okay. Yep, pretty much.
Swung on and chopped to the glove of the shortstop. The easy play over to first is out number 2. That sends up Hunter Levy. The pitch swung on and a rocket into right field. It's going to bounce nearly, well, it's actually going to bounce all the way to the wall, not nearly. They're going to wave him all the way around to third. So Levy with a 2-out triple. One on now in scoring position, 2 away for Chance Lucas, the DH. Yet another right-handed hitter. Treader delivers, swung on, and it jammed him up a little bit. He fouls it back behind me, 0-1. He's swinging at the next one. It's lined right to the glove of the first baseman, who steps on the bag and ends the threat just like that. We stay scoreless as we head to the top of the second, and we will return shortly.
Ever wonder where your hard-earned money goes when you deposit it? It stays here, at home, to help make living here what we've all come to expect. We've got everything the mega banks do, but we've made a commitment to our community. So when you're looking for the right bank, see People's Bank and Trust. Troy, Hawk Point, Winfield, O'Fallon, Ellsbury, and Bowling Green. Financial security right here at home. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
It may not require a textbook, but it's filled with valuable lessons. It may not take place in a classroom, but it's an ideal environment for learning. It may not involve a diploma, but it can help prepare Missouri's young people for life. It's high school sports. High school sports can play a critical role in a student's overall education. In fact, studies show that students that participate in high school sports are more likely to enjoy greater levels of achievement in their academic lives. If you think high school sports are only about competition, think again. Better yet, think about attending a high school sporting event in your community. You'll be amazed by what you see. High school sports, a winning part of a complete education. This message presented by the Missouri State High School Activities Association and the Missouri Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
All right, back again now for the top of the second. The hitter is Reynolds, number 2 for West. He swings at the first one and fouls it off down along the third base side, 0-1.
Come on, Johnny.
And the second pitch in from Creech drops for a ball. It's an even count now. Reynolds swings at that one and lifts it high and hard into shallow center field, where the fielder has it for out number 1.
Good hit, buddy. Good hit.
That sends up number 21, Tyler Palazak. He's in left field for West tonight. Another right-handed hitter. Here's the pitch from Creech. Swing and a miss, 0-1. History repeats itself just a second later, 0-2. That one missed the inside corner. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Up and in, 2-2 now. Oh, that is a called strike on the outside corner. Quickly 2 down for West in their half of the second as Will Ziegler steps up, covering second base for his team here tonight. Nobody on for West. Here's the pitch from Creech, swing and a miss, 0-1. Swung on and hit into left center field. That is caught near the wall for out number 3. 3 up, 3 down for West. No score as we head to the bottom of the second. We'll be back.
Are you familiar with or have you experienced water damage in your business or home? Even if the damage is small, repairs can be very costly, not to mention the unpleasant sight and smell of the damaged area. It's okay, Heartland Restoration is here to help. Give us a chance on your next project. Call 314-993-6377 today.
These days, the concept of value matters more than ever. And you'd be hard-pressed to find a better value than high school sports. Extracurricular activities, including sports, make up about 2% of the budget for a typical Missouri high school. In return, participation in sports promotes citizenship and sportsmanship. Sports also instill a sense of community pride and teach lifelong lessons about cooperation and self-discipline. They encourage physical fitness. They produce community leaders. By offering so many benefits to the community for such a small percentage of a school's overall budget, it's easy to see why high school sports are one of the best bargains around. The real cost would come from not having them at all. High school sports, a winning part of a complete education. This message presented by the Missouri State High School Activities Association and the Missouri Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
All right, here in the bottom of the second, Lane Parker steps up for Ellsbury. This will be his first at-bat of the game. He's covering second. Actually, the DH must be in for Parker because I am seeing a number 11. Fans, I was not given a number 11 on Ellsbury's lineup. I was given a number 4 for Lane Parker as he manages to find a hole for that one. It lands just beyond the reach of the second baseman and bounces into shallow right field for a base hit. So Parker with a single to right wearing number 11 rather than number 4. And that sends up number 26, Landon Harlan. Parker goes, here's the pitch. The throw down to second is not in time and nowhere close. That pitch to Harlan was a ball. Treader checks the runner at second. Here's the delivery. Swing and a miss. 1-1. Swung on and popped up into the outer reaches of the infield. The first baseman is playing deep enough to have that for out number 1. That sends up number 2, Justin Genowine. 1 out, 1 on. Parker still over at second in scoring position with a fairly comfortable lead, and Genowine takes a strike on the outside corner. Swung on and hit just under the glove of the pitcher and the second baseman as well. It's going to roll into center field. And they hold the runner at third, so Ellsbury with runners at the corners. Up steps number 5, Drew Kinsey, for his first at-bat of the game. Ellsbury's third baseman. Treader delivers, the runner goes. No throw to second, and on the pitch is ball 1. That one is way inside and misses the other way, 2-0. In the dirt, it gets all the way to the wall. They're going to hold both runners. Up and out, he walks him on 4 straight. That pitch to Kinsey loads the bases for number 13, Coslin Sanders. He's in right field for Ellsbury tonight. 1 away. Swung on and fouled back my way. 0-1. You would think with that webbing up there I wouldn't have to duck. But number 1, you never know. And number 2, they're coated with dust. So every time one hits, I have to shut my eyes. That one catches the outside corner. It's 0-2. Treader delivers, and he goes all the way around. He struck out Sanders on 3 straight. 2 away. And West is 1 out away from getting out of trouble. Up steps Dylan Niemeyer. He lined to short back in the first. And he pops one up in foul territory here in the second.
Way to hustle, Johnny.
Swung on and chopped over the glove of the shortstop. 1 run will score at least. They're waving another one around. Just like that, it's 2-0 in Ellsbury's favor, with runners now at first and second.
Keep it together, boys.
That will bring up Hunter Smith, who chopped out to short back in the first. Here's the pitch from Treader. Swung on and fouled back behind me, 0-1. Low, and it evens the count. That one is swung on and hit hard on the ground. The first baseman has it, but nobody comes over in time to help him make. Oh, wait, they're saying now they got him at first. I thought sure they missed him. And Ellsbury's first base coach is confused too. But at any rate, it is out number 3, but not before Ellsbury scores 2. They lead 2-0 as we head to the top of the third. We'll be back.
Tonight's game is not only a competitive contest between these two schools, but it's also an educational experience for the students involved. Because high school activities are about learning life values, your friends at this local radio station and the Missouri State High School Activities Association remind everyone to do their part in keeping our hometown sports a positive experience for everyone. When you attend your next game, do your part to help rekindle the spirit of citizenship by showing good sportsmanship. You'll be teaching a positive lesson, and you'll be preserving a proud tradition in the state of Missouri.
People's Bank and Trust knows that every minute of your day counts, so it's good to have a few time savers on your side. Take internet banking, for example. It allows you to bank from home rather than having to make an extra trip to the bank just to check your balance, transfer funds, or view recent transactions. You can even pay your bills online, eliminating a trip to the post office for stamps. Best of all, People's Bank and Trust offers all of this free of charge. Visit us online at www.pbtc.net and sign up today. Just another example of hometown banking the way it should be. People's Bank and Trust, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Welcome back, fans, and the hitter for West in the top of the third is number 7, Aaron Turner. His team now trails 2-0. Creech delivers. Turner shows bunts, and bunts one foul, the first base side, 0-1. Turner shows bunt again and takes a strike. Turner goes all the way around, and Creech got him on 3 straight. All right, 1 up, 1 down for West, and that brings up the top of the order. It'll be Zach Treader, followed by Grady Ripple. Treader grounded to third during his only other at-bat back in the first. Here's the pitch from Creech, swung on, and he found exactly the right spot to plant that out in left for a 1-out single. Ripple was hit by a pitch back in the first. There's a throw over to first, and Treader back in plenty of time. Swung on and chopped on the ground to the glove of the shortstop. The throw over to first has him, but it does advance the runner to third. That brings up number 5, Owen Garrett, who walked back in the first. Swung on, and there's a rocket into right field. The right fielder is there and keeps it from getting any further, but it is a 2-out single that brings one across. The score is now 2-1. Up steps number 6, Andrew Chastain, who struck out looking back in the first. Here, oh, no, Creech goes to first. was a little closer than I thought. There's another throw over to first, and Creech wants him bad. That is Garrett over there. And he looks like a base runner. He's got a comfortable lead now, and that pitch is high and tight. Swing and a miss, 1-1.
Pass back. You got it.
That one catches the outside corner for a called strike 2. Creech shrugs off the first sign. He has one that he wants. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. That is a called strike 3, and it ends things for West here in their half of the third. They do put one across. It's now 2-1. Still in Ellsbury's favor as we head to the bottom. We'll take another break and join you in just a moment.
Fans, when you attend a high school game, do you stand at attention during the national anthem? Do you cheer a good play by the opposing team? If your team loses, do you take it well in stride? If you have answered yes to any of those questions, you are showing positive examples of sportsmanship. Don't forget that when you attend high school events, young eyes are watching you for examples of acceptable behavior. By making a conscientious effort, you'll be helping our students grow into better citizens. This message has been brought to you by your friends at the Missouri State High School Activities Association and this local radio station.
Hey, hon, what are you doing up so early?
Oh, I'm just getting ready to take care of some stuff with the bank.
The bank? I surely hope you're going to get dressed first. You'd get some pretty weird luck showing up in your robe and fuzzy slippers.
I'm not going to the bank. I'm doing it all right here from home using People's Bank and Trust online banking and bill pay service. I can check our account balances, transfer money, make a loan payment, and even pay bills, all from the comfort of my pajamas. Best of all, it's free.
Banking in your pajamas. Now, if we could only get the grocery store to deliver.
Start banking online today by visiting us online at www.pbtc.net. People's Bank and Trust. Hometown banking the way it should be. Member FDIC. Equal housing lender.
All right, fans, it looks like number 47, Hunter Levy, will be Ellsbury's first hitter in their half of the third. Levy had a triple to right back in the first. If you're just joining us, the score is 2-1 in favor of Ellsbury's single A team. And this is the first of what will be a doubleheader. There is a second game scheduled for 8. And this one is rolling along at a pretty good clip, so I don't doubt that 8 o'clock will be the start time, or roughly that. Treader delivers to Levy, swung on and popped up in foul territory. A long strike 1. That one is swung on and he missed the whole thing. It's 0-2. Treader delivers and hits him in the back. Time is called as they send in a courtesy runner for Levy, which you can do for pitchers and catchers, and that runner is number 24, Tristan Charlton. That brings up number 44, Chance Lucas, who grounded to first back in the first. There's a throw over to first. And Charlton back in plenty of time. And that pitch was swung on by Lucas and fouled back for a strike, 0-1. Another throw over to first, and Charlton back in time once again. Here's the pitch from Treader, swung on, and it gets down in just the right spot behind the pitcher and in front of the shortstop and second baseman. So Lucas has a single. That sends up number 11, Lane Parker. He singled, singled to right back in the second. The pitch, high and tight to say the least. Swung on and fouled off the catcher's mask. 1-1. All right, the 1-1 pitch from Treader on its way. Swing and a miss.
Get out of here. Get out of this.
That one is swung on and hit high into left field. That's going to get down nowhere but the glove. Runners stay at first and second, one away. That will bring up number 26, Landon Harlan, who popped to first back in the second. Here's the pitch, and Harlan fouls one back. Treader delivers. That one is swung on, and that stays in the infield, albeit the outer reaches. But it's brought down by the second baseman for out number 2. Up steps number 2, Justin Genowine, who grounded to center back in the second. Here's the pitch. And he ducks under ball 1. Swung on and popped up in foul territory. It's playable, but it's going to get down for a strike. Treader delivers. In the dirt, the runners are going to advance. Well, at least one runner will advance from second down to third. Runners at the corners now. That one is swung on and hit hard into right center. It's going to get down for a base hit. One run will score, making it 3-1, and Ellsbury's runners are now at first and second. So a single to right center for Genowine. Sends up number 5, Drew Kinsey, who walked back in the second. He swings at that one and hits it hard. It gets off the arm of the shortstop. Do they have him at first anyway? No. But they do have the runner over at second to end the inning. Not before Ellsbury puts one more run across. They now lead 3-1 as we head to the top of the fourth.
The score of any athletic event is generally forgotten over time, but the actions of players, coaches, and spectators leave lasting impressions. The next time you attend a high school game, think of how history will remember you. Choose good sportsmanship and help rekindle the spirit of citizenship. Remember, the lessons you teach today will help develop better citizens in our communities for tomorrow. This message has been brought to you by your friends at the Missouri State High School Activities Association and this local radio station. Tonight's game is not only a competitive contest between these two schools, but it's also an educational experience for the students involved. Because high school activities are about learning life values, your friends at this local radio station and the Missouri State High School Activities Association remind everyone to do their part in keeping our hometown sports a positive experience for everyone. When you attend your next game, do your part to help rekindle the spirit of citizenship by showing good sportsmanship. You'll be teaching a positive lesson, and you'll be preserving a proud tradition in the state of Missouri.
Back now for the start of the fourth inning. Ellsbury now leads 3-1, and the first hitter for West will be number 11, Brendan Droge, who flew out to center back in the first. He'll be followed by Reynolds and Palazak. There's the throw down to second. All right, we're in business. Up steps Droge. Creech delivers. Swing and a miss. 0-1. That one is behind the hitter. 1-1. Well outside. That one missed the inside corner. It's 3-1 now to Droge. Swung on and fouled off down along the third base side. It fills up the count. That one missed the outside corner, and Droge has a leadoff walk. That will send up number 2, John Reynolds, who flew to center back in the second. There's a throw over to first, not nearly in time. Creech checks the runner. Here's the pitch. It is high and tight for a ball. Five of Creech's last 7 deliveries have been balls. Here's the pitch, swung on and lifted high into right center field. Caught on the run for out number 1. That will send up number 21, Tyler Palazak. He struck out looking back in the second, 1 away, and a runner still over at first for West. Here's the pitch, and it is in for a called strike. The throw over to first was close. Swing and a miss, 0-2. Creech delivers. Swing and a miss, but it gets away. The ball was dropped, but with a runner over on first, Palazak couldn't run and try to beat the throw. So he is out number 2. And that brings up number 22, Will Ziegler, who takes a ball here in the 4th. He flew out to left center back in the 2nd. Swung on and hit right to the glove of the shortstop, who was playing deep. And that's going to end West's half of the 4th. As we head to the bottom, the score is 3-1 Ellsbury.
Whether it's balls and strikes, fouls, or flags, your referees and game officials are a vital part of high school athletics. If you've ever tried your hand at officiating, you know how hard these men and women work, and you certainly know that they would never miss a call intentionally. Keep these things in mind as you attend sporting events. After all, respecting officials and authority figures is one of the most valuable lessons that we can teach our students. This message has been brought to you by your friends at this local radio station and the Missouri State High School Activities Association.
Are you familiar with or have you experienced water damage in your business or home? Even if the damage is small, repairs can be very costly, not to mention the unpleasant sight and smell of the damaged area. It's okay. Heartland Restoration is here to help. Give us a chance on your next project. Call 314-993-6377 today.
All right, we're back now for the bottom of the 4th, and apparently the score now is 48, 49, 56, 58, 60-1. Trying to keep me on my toes. All right, up steps number 13, Coslin Sanders, who struck out swinging back in the 2nd. His team leads 3-1 in the 4th. Treader delivers, catches the outside corner for a strike. That one is way low, 1-1. Sounded like he just got a piece of that. He fouled it back my way. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Up and out, 2-2. Swing and a miss. Sanders goes down swinging for the second straight at bat. That is going to bring up number 10, Dylan Niemeyer. Number 20, excuse me, Dylan Niemeyer. Here's the pitch, and he takes a ball. Niemeyer singled past short back in the second and lined to short back in the first. Here's the pitch, and it misses everything. 2-0. That one is belted into center field. Oh, almost caught on the run, but the fielder does drop it. So Niemeyer will reach on an error. That's going to send up number 4, Hunter Smith, who grounded to first back in the second. Chopped to short rather, back in the first. 1 out, 1 on. There's the throw over to first, and Niemeyer beats it back. Treader delivers, the runner goes, the pitch is a ball, there's the throw down to second, it has a shot, no good. Swung on and fouled back, 1-1. That one missed everything. It's 2 balls, 1 strike now to Smith. Treader delivers, and it is a mile high, 3-1. Oh, I thought that was ball 4. Mr. Crenshaw behind the plate said that one dropped in for a called strike 2. The count's now full. Swung on, and he launches that one into center field as well. This time it's not dropped. He learned his lesson, and that's out number 2. Up steps number 47 now, Hunter Levy. And here's the pitch, swung on, and he sends that one into right field, where it was going to get down for a base hit anyway. It's boobled, gets halfway to the wall. 1 run scores, and the hitter gets all the way to second. It's now 4-1. All right, the first pitch to Chance Lucas on its way. Swing and a miss, strike 1. Lucas singled back behind the pitcher in the third and grounded to first back in the first. Here's the next one. Swung on and hit high into center field. That should be an easy play. And it is to end Ellsbury's half of the 4th. Not before they take an even larger lead. It's now 4-1 in their favor, and we head to the top of the 5th. We'll be back.
At Ellsbury Pharmacy and Medicine Shop in Troy, We know what a pharmacy is meant to be. We take the time to know you and your healthcare needs. Most prescriptions are filled in 15 minutes or less, and we offer free local delivery and a friendly and knowledgeable staff to answer your questions. Better service, better value, better healthcare. Locally owned and operated and proud to be your local independent pharmacies in Ellsbury and Troy. Visit us online at medicineshoprx.com.
Whether it's balls and strikes, fouls, or flags, your referees and game officials are a vital part of high school athletics. If you've ever tried your hand at officiating, you know how hard these men and women work, and you certainly know that they would never miss a call intentionally. Keep these things in mind as you attend sporting events. After all, respecting officials and authority figures is one of the most valuable lessons that we can teach our students. This message has been brought to you by your friends at this local radio station and the Missouri State High School Activities Association.
Back now for the top of the fifth. Ellsbury's lead is 4-1. And the first hitter for West will be number 7. Aaron Turner, who struck out swinging back in the third. Here's the pitch from Creech. Turner shows bunt and pulls it back to take strike one. It's a called strike on the second bunt as well. Creech delivers, swing and a miss. Turner goes down on 3 straight pitches for the second time in a row. That sends up Zach Tretter. He singled to left last time. Also grounded to third back in the first.